So, I just want to be like transparent about myself because I think that's just fair. I'm not really like my mentality is a bit different. I've been watching you for a little bit, like probably 6 months, mainly six. I've been watching you for a little bit, and I've been feeling like I would always ask myself, like, I see these guys elevating white women so quickly in the space, but I'm like, you have a lot of good points. Like, you're trying to really build with the black community and stuff like that. And they're just not, I felt like they weren't giving you the respect you deserve. You get what I mean?
I can agree with
And
that.
sorry?
I can agree with that.
Yeah. And I was just like, but why does she keep doing it? Like, why does she keep supporting people that are not supporting her? That's how I felt.
And you know what? That's a valid question, and I can appreciate that question. But I've been in this game for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am a black woman myself, where I don't have any family. I have absolutely no
Mm-hmm.
family.
Oh,
So
wow.
I don't know if maybe this was God's way of turning me into a teacher, but I
Yeah.
know what our alternatives look like. And by
Mm-hmm.
me not having any family, it shows me the importance of it, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
So when I do what I do it for those who get it, not for those that don't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine where our ancestors would have been if they would have stopped what they were doing because of the coons and because of the naysayers. I also understand that no one owes me shit. I'm a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Mm-hmm.
not the main character in no one's story. I like to speak my truth and what I want to say on my platform. Black
Yeah.
men do not owe me nothing. They do not have to support me. Who the fuck am I? Okay, so
I don't agree. I don't
I don't
agree.
have that arrogance to feel like, oh my God,
Yeah.
why y'all didn't elevate me? They ain't gonna elevate me. Who the fuck am I? What I need to do is worry about staying in my own lane, like I've been doing, and paying
Mm-hmm.
attention to what I get in real life. In real life, I have solid brothers in my life. So if
Mm-hmm.
I did this for their validation, I can see you saying, well, why do you still do it? I don't do it for the coons. I don't do it for the self hatred. I knew what I was getting myself into before I got into the game.
Okay.
I've been doing this
Okay.
for almost 10 years. Okay. This ain't nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
From back in the Sixthegoddis podcast days, it's been going on for a long time.
Okay.
I don't do this for them to come pat me on the back, especially when I know that certain personality types of men that do certain lines of work, I expect
Yeah.
certain. I knew, if you notice, name me one non racially ambiguous, clearly black, chocolate skin, attractive, in shape sister in media that is against interracial dating, who is against white anything, and is all for her people and black men and families. There's none. Anytime you do see attractive chocolatey sisters in media, they believe in swirl and they have a white man themselves, or they set them in there to put black women in the wrong direction or to put black men down. I realized that, sisters like me and Danica, we're going to be in our own lane. We're going to be in our own
Okay.
lane. We'll never be represented in the media. So I think we knew from the beginning that we would be doing what we're doing in our own lane. And sure enough, almost every male YouTuber has said and done negative things towards me because they see that.
Mm-hmm.
They get, and that's what happens when you're a sick people. I know my people are sick. I knew my people were
Yeah.
sick before I got in this game. Black men are not responding to me any differently than what I knew they would. I knew they would see
Mm-hmm.
me looking good, confident, self-assured, and I knew that would make them resent me. I knew that. So maybe it comes as a surprise to you, but it's not
Mm-hmm.
a surprise to me. I don't do it for the ones that resent me or don't support me. I do it for the ones that do, if that helps
And
answer.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really as vocal as I used to be. I used to write for Huffington Post and like try to support black men more. I support all black people, period. But I used to really try to do that, like especially when it came to police brutality and stuff like that. And I had black men attacking me for doing that. So I'm gonna be honest. I stopped in like 2017.
Okay.
I
I
stopped
mean,
doing it
we all got
because
our
I was
own
like, look,
decisions to
like,
make.
why would I like you? As a man, you got to fight for yourself. Like, if you don't, you don't feel disrespected, you're happy with your position. Like, who am I to
Well,
come and try to
who
interrupt it?
who was fighting for black men though? I think sisters like me and Danica, I think we support black people. I think that we more so call out black women on how we contribute to the problem. When have you ever seen us saving niggas? We ain't never saved niggas. We know we don't. Why saving niggas would mean we would be emasculating them, and we don't emasculate black men. We give them space to fight for ourselves. Me and Danica be in the house taking bubble baths. We ain't fighting for nobody. We are
Yeah.
simply speaking on as black women. We're not going to sit here and act like we did not contribute to this problem. And if no one else going to call sisters out, we're going to go ahead and we're going to call out black women because we're black women. But we ain't never fought for niggas. We know how to let them stand on their own 2 feet, but we know that they need our support. They need our support. We know that working against them, I mean, where is that going to get us? Like, what is the alternative? So we say, oh, black men, you're on your own, and we turn our back on them. Then what? Like, what do we do from there?
And it's important to also highlight that, you know, it's not all black men that are just cooning. You know what I mean? Like, on my platform, for example, my platform is almost 100% black men. Let's just be honest. So black men do nothing but show me lots of love, lots of support, you know. And so I know better than to say, you know what, just because I have a handful of cooning ass niggas over here trying to slander me or talk down on me or whatever the case is, that means I turn my back on my people. Like, I would never do that. Like, to me, that's ignorant. That's
I'm not
foolish.
suggesting to turn my back on them. Like I just
So let
support
me let
this.
me
I
let me
just
ask you this
yeah.
specific question, Kite.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say we go ahead with your narrative. Let's say we say, you know what, black men are not giving to us the way we want. They're not doing what we want. So, you know, we're just over it. Then what? What is the next step after that?
I think you should, before you just abandon, like, I'm not saying just abandon black men or not support them. I'm saying demand it to be a reciprocal relationship. Like, for me to support you, don't put a white woman above me. Just have standards about for your support. Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying to completely turn your back against every single black
Well,
man
no, no, no.
or the ones in your life. Because I have black men in my life that
I'm not
support me as
necessarily
well.
asking. I'm not
Hmm.
necessarily asking about what you're saying not to do. I'm saying,
What
okay,
to
we
do?
we 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 say, all right, you're not supporting us. You're not doing what you want us to do. I'm saying, what is the solution? And then what? Where do we go from
To
there?
me, the solution is just to demand to have standards for your support. Like, in order for me to support you, I'm gonna have to see more reciprocation. I'm gonna have to see you not, because honestly, I feel like it makes black women look kind of crazy that are supporting
So
black
are we
men, but they're
supposed to
putting.
like? Do we
Wait,
like?
wait. I just want to finish this
Do
point. I'm
we do?
sorry.
No,
I
because
feel like it makes
I'm
you.
trying to ask questions
Mm-hmm,
as you go, so I make
mm-hmm.
sure I understand. So you're saying we should demand the same. So how do we demand? How do we like call a meeting of all black men and demand, or do we simply interact with black men in real life that, of course, respect us? Like, do we hold a council of black men and be like, let me tell you what y'all niggas need to do? Like, how do we hold an entire group of men and demand anything from them as women being a weaker
I'm
species?
mostly speaking about in the on the online space as
Well,
well.
what
Like,
black
you
men
could.
have you seen me and Danica support on an online space that don't support us back?
I don't know. I feel like when I watch you, you speak about black men in general. Like, I'm not saying you specifically pinpoint which black men you're supporting. So I feel like when you're talking, you're speaking about all black men in general when you're supporting them. Am I wrong?
I mean, I think I naturally would be speaking about the black men that want me to speak
Yeah.
on
So,
them.
so I feel like you're supporting all black. You want good for all black people in general. So when you're speaking positively about black men, I would assume you're speaking about like pretty much all of them.
So the solution
Yeah. So
is, so again, what is the solution? So
my
let me
solution is
ask you this:
I
what harm comes from me not throwing black men away in totality? What negative effect does that have?
I can't answer that question because I'm not suggesting you should throw away all black men in totality. I'm
Well,
suggesting that
but see, you're trying
I'm
to ride
I'm
the
su-
fence here, but I'm looking for a clear answer. You're saying that black men don't support me back, and I really should not be on the internet supporting black men in general. So what I'm saying is, what am I causing negative to happen by supporting all black men? Like, how does that negatively affect
it
us?
negatively impacts black women in my opinion because it's negative reinforcement. So you're supporting someone for bad behavior. They keep continuing the bad behavior. They don't stop. Like
What bad behavior
this
in
whole thing
specific
about
are you
Pearly to
referring
me
to?
is like not the to me this whole thing that happened with the Pearly situation is not the big picture. It's just one of the side effects of it. So if it's like I feel like this thing would keep happening again. Like you keep supporting them, even though they're putting other races of women above you, even though they're letting this woman speak about black women in a derogatory manner, and you're still like, I still love you. I'm still going to support you no matter what. That's negative reinforcement, in my opinion.
But it's not,
And
because you're, again, I don't see how any harm come with the woman saying, I'm a black woman, I have a black son. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my God, black men are just done for. Instead, if I see a black man that doesn't support me or disrespect me, I simply do the same thing and retract my support and retract my friendship and relationship. That's what I'm saying. It seems like you want me to have this like Congress, like this like
no, that's
league
not
of
what I'm
all
saying.
black men. Like,
That's
so
not what I'm saying.
do you feel like majority of black men don't need to be supported?
Right.
Mm,
That's what it sounds like. Because
I yeah,
go
I
ahead.
don't think I wouldn't say it's the majority, but I think it's a noticeable number to where something has to change. Like I don't think it's the majority of
So do
black men,
you
but I
think
think it's
it's
a
going
lot of them
to,
to the point
how do
where
you think we
everybody's
make,
noticing.
how do you
Like a
think
lot
we
of people,
make
it's
the change?
noticeable. Sorry.
How do you, okay, so me and Danica say, you know what, let's be in our feminine energy, let's be in shape, you know what I'm saying? Let's not throw them away. That's not going to help nothing. Like, let's focus more on the ones who are going to be in support of us. Like, that is our solution. We decide that that's where we'll direct our attention. Though I'm not going to not uplift my whole race of men because of a few coons or a few fuck niggas. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
So my question to you would be, do you feel like other races of men will prioritize us over the women in their own group?
No.
So basically you think majority of black men don't deserve us being uplifted, or we don't deserve, black men don't deserve for us to uplift and support them. No other group of men are going to put us over their women. So basically you're leaving us with no solution. Where I think that's a very negative way of thinking. And to me, the solution is, I tell women all the time, if a nigga is a fuck nigga, why are you talking to him? You can ask in
Right.
my Patreon every single day. I say, we don't have to police men. That is not our job. A woman is not going to police a man into doing anything. You keep saying stuff like we need to demand. Sitting on the internet demanding them to do anything is not going to work. Instead, the way it works as a woman, the way you demand things, the way you control men is by saying, this is the light here. And if you want a piece of the light, these are the standards you need to have to get access to it. If
Yeah.
you don't meet those standards, you don't get a piece of it. That's it. But we spend so much time. That's why I say what I don't get about the divestment chicks is y'all say all that, but you're still sucking dick. I don't understand
I'm
that.
not.
Oh, you sucking dick.
No, I'm not.
Yes, the fuck you is.
No,
I know for a fact you sucking dick and you got them feet to the ceiling.
no I
So
am not.
that's my
No,
thing. So you're a virgin?
I am.
Oh.
I'm a
Goodbye, ma'am.
29-year-old virgin.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, I don't think she a virgin. She might
Goodbye.
be.
If you are a 29-year-old virgin, you ugly as fuck, period. Do you know how ugly you got to be 29 and a virgin? Girl, please. You know damn well you sucking dick just like the
I
rest of them.
just I just don't like how they try to make it seem as though, we need to just do away with black men.
I'm not
Because we
saying like, and then what? That's why I kept asking her. Okay, let's take your route. You're right. Fuck black men. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all conquered. Fuck you. Then what?
I mean, and that's easy for her to say when she's never had black penis, and black love and black
Well, that explain
relationship.
why she mad.
So
That explain why she mad, sis. You need to get your back broke. Okay. That's what you need. You need some head. You need your back broke. Black man,
and
someone please give her some
and,
dick.
and the relationship that I have with black men, on a massive scale, is reciprocal. Like I don't get shitted on by the majority of black men, not even
Period.
on the internet. So
Period.
I don't know.
Well, I do on the internet, but not in real life. Like, okay, so we gonna be like, I'm done with black men, and then what? What are Asian men gonna take us under their wing? Are white men? You know what I'm saying? You crazy as fuck. That's like drowning in the ocean and somebody throw you a life vest and you like, no, I don't want this. I want a whole rescue boat. Bitch, you better take what the fuck you can get. You over here for the drown. So that's what is crazy to me is, do we have work to do as a people? Yeah, but how you gonna throw the whole race of men away and not give women no alternative? Any women who are uncovered, if you sit and disassociate yourself from black men, it is gonna be open season on your ass. Okay, you is a damn fool. I talked about this in a previous video. I said black women are like home alone. Okay, you home alone, that is not your time to go tell people I was home all by myself. My mom and my daddy are not there. I'm here all alone, because it tells people that it's open season on you. Black women really want us to get out here and be like, we don't fuck with black men. They ain't shit. We home alone. They want us to go to the world like we home alone. We uncovered. We are dissociating ourselves from our men. That's crazy to be like, and then what?
But then
it has the opposite effect. If you got 70% of brothers that do right and 30% that don't, if you stop supporting the 70% that do, that 70% gonna get smaller and smaller.
That's what I'm saying.
Require our support, our positive There's a movie that I love called Memoirs of a Geisha, and in Memoirs of a Geisha, it shows this part where they're in Japan, and Japan getting massacred. I think it was like World War II, I want to say. Them niggas was getting massacred. The white Americans was coming in. They was conquering the fuck out them Japanese. And do you know what their women did? Rolled their sleeves up and was picking rice and doing whatever they could to get them through. So it's weird to me that we're in war right now, and y'all solution is let's jump ship. And you ain't got nothing else, no other solution, and then you still got bitches out here fucking and sucking dick.
Right. So you might as well just stick to where you at. Like they just want us to be straight. At this point, Six, I'm starting to believe they want us to all just be, lint lickers.
We're not gonna be for the streets like y'all, bitch. I will continue, baby. I'm with my own people. I'm with black men. I am not no honey. You fuck with me, yes. I have a group I belong to. I'm not gonna depend on men of other races to prioritize me. Who is gonna prioritize me is gonna be black men. Who gives a fuck about the 30% who ain't shit? Who gives a fuck?
Right.
I wish y'all would stop fucking them. I wish y'all would stop sucking dick. If y'all would stop fucking them and stop sucking dick and ignore them, we'd be in a better place. But y'all complain about black men, then as soon as you click log off, you fucking. You cannot fuck the same man that you say ain't shit. Once you give them some pussy, what you're saying is you've done enough. So that's the real way y'all do it. Stop being fat as fuck, because right now, half of these niggas don't give a fuck if you do retract your pussy because you fat as fuck, number one. Number two, the next thing you need to do is ignore them. If they ain't shit, ignore them. But instead, y'all giving them babies. They got a nerve to complain. Ciao, bye.
Bye.